James McGill. Cheers, nay. Dave C. Fishing. Bears. Dave C. Fishing. Did they attack the lawn men?
Dave C. Fishing. Oh, yeah. James McGill is too much of a fucking idiot to say anything about the bear. But
Cassie.
you got it. Thanks, Dave C. Fishing. I was wondering.
I
I was like, who's going to be the first person? If you guys don't say anything about the fact that I'm showing you a video of a bear that just crossed my yard 3 seconds before I went live, I'm not even going to go live.
How are you?
I'm just going to be like, you guys are assholes. Fuck all of you.
Dave C. Fishing.
You know?
Ha,
So
ha, ha.
luckily Dave Campione was like, yeah, man, there's fucking bear.
Cassie.
Hey,
Where's
Cyber, how's it going? Fucking
Play
James
Peter
McGill.
Guitar
What
Jam.
a
you
fucking
fucking hear
moron.
me?
Moo.
Just sits
Cassie. Are you serious?
God, dude.
Cassie.
Some people have no
A bear.
fucking
Big Merc
motivation to do
83.
anything in life, man, you know?
Hey, I'm home, gang. Cassie.
Let me see the video.
Let me see the video.
It's like autofocus won't work or something. Let me see why the fucking camera's not autofocusing. Autofocus is on. So who the fuck knows? It's like it doesn't see it.
Big Merc 83. Can we see the otter video again for my wife to see? Jack Crane. Long time no see, how are we, man? Cassie. I can't believe it's a bear, please be careful.
How big is that?
Jack Crane. What a thing to see in your lifetime, fair play.
Jack Crane, what's up, buddy? Yeah, it's cool, right? Got a good shot of him right here.
How big was he?
Dude, he walked right by the freaking window here.
Can you not hear me?
I was wondering why my camera all of a sudden lost the ability to fucking focus.
I'm wondering why you're not fucking responding when I'm talking to you.
Jack Crane. Never
Some of
see that
fucking
kind
James
of thing
McGill
over here in the UK.
Laziness rubbing off on my fucking focus. All right, so thank you to all of you that participate in the chat. have the ability to communicate with me, man. I appreciate that.
I'm trying to communicate, but you
Never see
apparently
that
don't
kind of thing
fucking
over
hear
there in
me.
the UK. Well, that's because the UK sucks, bro. Hey, man, you got a king. You know, what are you worried about? You got a king. You got that shit. Fucking goddamn royal family killed all the goddamn bears. They hunted them all. That's why you guys don't have any. He might come back. It's possible. They usually stay pretty one direction, though, but... Anyway, I got this thing in this eye, man. I was outside.
Pamela Powers.
Something just landed and it went right up into the top, like right in the side. And
Lay Peter Guitar Jam.
with you for the last 5 minutes.
I tried to communicate with you for the
No,
last
I don't
5
have you
minutes,
muted
but
in
apparently you have me
Then
muted
why
in
don't you
Discord.
fucking respond when I'm
Jack
talking
Crane.
to you, bro?
How you been, man?
Oh, my sound's not on for my computer. My speakers aren't on. I was wondering where you were.
Oh, I've been sitting here
Oh,
and
and then the
talking
speaker
to you,
just
bro,
fucking died on
for
me. Hold on.
more than when you
Fucking
walked
piece of
in
shit,
first and
dude.
said
Hold
something,
on.
I talked to you. Then you walked out again, and then you walked out again, and I
Is this
talked to you.
plugged in
Then you
power
started
or
a
not?
live show, I talked to you, but
It says it is.
no fucking response. And
Says
then
it
you're sitting there
started.
and talking about no fucking communication and shit.
Fucking
Holy
re-engineer
fuck,
piece of shit. Is it gonna stay on now?
wow, and you didn't hear that either. Holy fuck.
I didn't hear what either.
Well, my whole fucking rant, bro.
What were you ranting about?
You sitting there and talking about no fucking communication. I talked to you 10 minutes ago when you walked in before your live, and I heard you said, "Hey, bro." Then you
Cassie.
walked out again. Then you walked in again.
LOL.
I said, "Hey, bro." Then you started the live. I say, "Hey, bro." No fucking response. So I fucking tried to communicate, bro. It's not my bad.
It was a good job. Well, at least you tried, unlike other people who don't even fucking give it a goddamn effort. That's the problem I have, is people who just give no effort at all, you know? And I wonder who the fuck is sitting on the other
Pamela
side
Powers.
of that goddamn podcast
LMFAO.
transmission, you know? Who is sitting there and what the fuck are you doing? And I'm holding up a fucking picture of a bear just walked across my backyard. You got nothing to say about this motherfucker? You know? Fucking Jesus.
I asked, how
Christ.
big is it? How big was it?
Oh,
But
that's nice. He looked to be about
plain ignoring me,
he was
bro.
about 300 pounds, 250, maybe 250, 300.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I saw the video.
Yeah, I had no idea my speakers were off.
Jack Crane. How's loving over there now? Last time I spoke to you, you were just getting ready to move. Jack Crane. Living.
It's great. Living's great over here, man. You know, just had
Enoch Emmanuel Torres.
Hey, Enoch.
Yo, brought Hadakip.
What's up, buddy? Just had a hurricane come through and we survived that shit. Just so y'all know, I'm not winking at you. I've just got something in my eye and it's triggering this blinking. Hoping maybe it comes out at some point.
Pamela Powers. What area are you in?
North of Orlando.
Cassie. How was the hurricane?
It's fine. We had no problems with it. It just rained a lot. A little bit of wind. We had a team come out today and cleaned up the whole yard.
Cassie.
I was out there working all day.
What happened to your eye?
I got
Jack
something
Crane.
in it, a little piece of dust.
Did you see the wrecked McLaren P1 from the hurricane?
No, I did not. I did see a couple of race cars that were flipped over upside down with a big fin on the back. But I don't know if that's what you were talking about. And what I was thinking is, those are stupid looking cars anyway. That's what my thought was.
Enoch Emmanuel Torres. Glad you guys are safe, bro.
Thanks.
Jack Crane. Was crazy, it just drowned.
What is a McLaren P1? Sounds like a car. Fuck my eye, dude. Anyway, I'm about to smoke, so it's 7:10.
Jack Crane.
I'm late on 7:10.
S on there.
Spot on. It was a dog. I mean, it's a car. Cyber, you want to smoke?
I'm packed.
All right.
Packed.
Cheers, everybody. The Lowry Garden Cannabis.
Yes.
Cheers, Cyber.
Tula Rose. Hey Nay, I'm watching your Putin video Sahur live. Jack Crane. Do you have any eye drops? Cassie. Rinse your eye out with water.
Tried that. Tried eye drops, tried water multiple times. I kept the eye wash, my eye down in the eye wash, looked all around.
Enoch Emmanuel Torres. Cheers. Hashtag NLRC. Hashtag cannabisism for all.
I can still feel it in there, man.
Pamela Powers. Hot wash cloths with hot water.
Hot water? I don't know about hot water in my eye, really.
Jack Crane. Got my granddad high for the first time ever in Amsterdam last month.
Wow, dude, that's cool as shit, Jack Crane.
Tula Rose.
How was that?
I gotta say thanks for digesting the news, because often it's like my mind goes on cruise control with the brainwashing. It helps to keep it real when you digest it.
Thank you, Tula.
McCoy Christopher.
That's what I like to hear.
What's up?
I like to hear that I might make you look at something from a different perspective for a change and not the narrative that you're hearing. Dude, whatever it was in my eye, I think it just came out. Oops. Can't really see with this thing. Dude. I think it just fell out of my eye.
Jack Crane.
Hell
Was
yeah.
a crazy experience. He's ex-military, and he has completely opened up to the idea of it for his back pain, and he was happy. Was nice to see.
Oh, that's nice, Jack. That's awesome, buddy. Thanks for
No,
telling
no,
us about that. That is cool. Hell yeah, man. Love to get my parents on that. Even my father. Love to get my father high. I have a feeling he might talk again if we got him high, you know?
Yeah, I could not imagine anything other than it would have a positive fucking.
He has the ability to talk, you know? It's just, I wonder if it would unlock his brain. So, I'm so excited. I want to tell my mom whatever it was in my eye just came out. But I think it's still somewhere else in my eye, but it's not up in the corner anymore. So I'm kind of worried that it's going to move. Mom, I think it came out of my eye. Yeah. I feel fine now, all of a sudden. It feels good. It's a relief, man. My eye's been bothering me for over a half hour, man. I've been struggling for a half hour trying to get the show going, you know? And, oh boy, man, it feels so much better. I wonder what it was. I bet you it was one of them pieces of pine cone from a squirrel eating up in the tree. You know, dropping that shit down. Little fucking pine cone dust. My mom is watching Ghosts or some show. So I feel much better. My eyes all better. It's great.
Good.
Yeah, man. I was in a bad way when I started the show, bro.
Yeah, I saw that.
Saw a freaking bear come by my window. Holy shit. I couldn't get my phone working right. Oh, I started recording myself, dude. And I was trying to flip it around. I couldn't get the camera to flip around. I'm recording myself. I'm too embarrassed to show you that video. You guys want to see how horrible it was? This is me
Yeah.
trying to film a fucking bear and having my camera on the wrong way. Twice? Oh, dude, it happened. Well, first I took a picture.
Codicifa. Slice ADOs or cucumbers. Should slowly pull whatever is in your eye out.
Dude, that bear was right in front of me. That bear was right in front of me, man. Just totally ignoring me. Should slowly pull whatever's in your eye out. Cody Sofa, thank you, man. Whatever was in my eye, it seems like it just worked itself out. Like that bear just walked right into the shrubs, dude. Right as I was trying to.
Just
Tula
walks there
Rose.
like a fucking old to be.
It's getting dark out over there.
Yeah, no. Bears.
The Nastine bears.
So cool to see that bear walking across the yard. Get it on video, you know. Oh, and you guys heard about the otters, right?
Oh.
Otters, man. Look at this.
Tula Rose. You have otters too.
Right in front of my house, and then right down the creek. Two of them.
Damn, I see that.
And they were so cute, dude. And my dog smelled them right there. He went out there in the road, man. And he smelled them. He was like, I was like, those are otters, buddy. You be nice. And you be nice to those otters. This is a video right here. It's him running across the camera. Doesn't focus fast enough because cameras are shit. Because cameras suck. But I got video of them playing in the water. I got some really good video of them. If you look close, man, you'll see them swimming underwater on the far side of the bank at first.
Yeah, I see that.
And then they go down that waterway right there. We'll splash down. Splash, splash. Splash, splash.
Splash, splash.
Two of them. I made that little waterway right there.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, it makes it that much better that the animals like it, you know? So he's right there by that black hose.
Yeah, I see that.
And then he swims across. Now he swims. He's out in the middle. Now he's swimming to the left. Both of them are over there on the left now in the shadow. And you'll see them emerge, reemerge right
Yeah,
there.
I see that.
Yeah. Now they're in the middle of the creek, way down there. They're just loving on each other, and they just love that water. They're just having so much fun in that current. They kept crossing the road, man. They kept going through the pipes, shooting down the pipes, going down the freaking the rapids, bro, and then they hop out and cross the road and do it again. It was so funny. It's like an amusement park for them. They were just having so much fun with it. So this is what my driveway looked like after the hurricane hit it. Trees down, limbs everywhere. I cleaned all that up. I cleaned that whole driveway.
Damn.
I don't understand why it's having such a hard time focusing tonight.
Big Merc 83. Thanks, my wife loves otters.
Oh, you're welcome. I took pictures of all the damage from the hurricane and shit. This is a tree that fell down over the on top of the water
Tula
fountain.
Rose. Glad you're safe.
Thank you, Tula. Tree fell on top of the water fountain. On top of my hedges and shit, dude. They luckily we got that whole thing cleaned up, and I got the water fountain fixed today. I fixed it. Here's a log that fell over by our driveway. A tree that fell from my neighbor's yard into our yard. 3 of their trees fell. And this is the big one, bro. This is the one that fell across the street. Boom, just smashed right through that fence. Such a pretty area, man, and it's just looks like a bomb went off over here. But one thing I'll say, and this giant bougainvillea came down. This is what the back looked like. Was that hurricane came through and really cleaned out a lot of shit that had to come out of those trees. So it makes it safer now. So next time a storm comes through, we're not going to have anything fall out of the trees. It'll be nice and clean. But our roof is a mess. We got this brand new roof. And now we got our neighbor coming over tomorrow with a pressure washer to clean our roof off.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he's going to build a scaffolding next to the thing so he can get up there and clean that.
Big Merc 83. Gets dark there real quick.
This picture kind of shows you how high the creek was. So it was about 15 feet across, maybe 20 feet across. And,
wow.
Yeah, and flowing like up to 10 miles an hour at some point.
Tula Rose. At Big Merc 83 noticing with you.
It gets dark here really fast. Well, that's because the sun goes over the horizon. There's not a lot of trees and stuff. You know, it's just the sun goes. Once it gets over the horizon, man, it gets dark fast.
Hybrid. Cheers.
Cheers.
Lisa Fearney. Hey, nay.
It is bottom of the hour time to smoke again. We'll see if Cyber's ready.
Yeah, let me find a corner.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready. I want that.
No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody. Is Iceman playing with you?
Cheers. Yeah, but he had another game. He had to go. His boss sent him a text, and he had to call him. But we were playing earlier.
Lisa Fearney.
My
Cheers.
mom's like, what's happened is you've scratched your eye. And I said, no, I didn't. I can feel this in my eye. And she's like, listen to me. You've scratched your eye. Okay. And I go, Mom, didn't scratch my eye. It's the funniest conversation we have. We have these reality checks. Holy shit, it's so funny. Oh, go choke on an egg. You freaking piece of human garbage. Right, Mom? I don't know where my mom is.
Hybrid. Right now I feel like my ship's surveying Saturn.
Really? Are you that high?
Hybrid. LOL. Tula Rose. Maybe an eyelash got caught.
Eyelash got caught. No, it was not an eyelash. It was more painful than an eyelash. It was definitely
It
something.
was an elephant.
I've had plenty of eyelashes in my eyes. Spectators were heckling Donald Trump while he was trying to golf. Do you guys want to watch that video? It's got music.
Built a golf course just to miss this green.
It's an easy one to miss.
That swing looks a little broken. Was it made in China?
Yeah. What would your followers?
He's trying to hit that ball, and he's actually sitting there talking back to the guy. I cannot believe it. This is some funny shit. The dude is right up on him.
Say if you hit this left.
Oh,
There we go.
I don't know about that, guys.
Oh!
In the water.
Short, kind of like your
He almost
second
had it.
term.
A little short, kind of like your second term.
built a golf course just to miss this green.
It's an easy one to miss.
That swing looks a little broken. Was it made in China?
Why mine?
Yeah.
What would your followers say
What's
if you hit
good,
this
Nick?
left?
Oh,
Oh, you
There
can
we
see he
go.
fucking
How about
pulled the
that, guy?
shit out of that.
Oh!
Splash, splash,
Kind of like your
He almost had it.
splash, splash, splash,
Splash,
splash, splash,
Sticking in my
splash, 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 splash. He puts it in
built
the
a golf course just to miss this green.
It's an easy
I wish you
one
could
to
see the
miss.
ball.
That
man.
swing looks a little broken. Was it made in China?
Yeah.
What would your followers say if you hit this left?
Oh,
There we
I don't
go.
know about that, guys.
Oh!
Splash!
Oh!
I love watching that ball hit the water.
He almost had it.
That is so funny.
Why mine? LOL.
built a golf course just to miss this green.
It's an easy one to miss.
That swing looks a little broken. Was it made in China?
It's funny every time.
It is.
That swing looks a little broken. Was it made in China? China.
If Putin did go crazy and decided
Hey,
to
stop playing all these stupid videos, YouTube. You suck my dick with your stupid short page. Fuck you. I hate you. You're not fucking Instagram. Okay? You're not fucking TikTok. Stop. Stop trying to be someone you're not. Fuck you, YouTube. You guys always sucked my dick. Katie Hurt liked my retweet. Well, I mean, there isn't much to say. They're blocking the word Putin. Oh, that's radical leftist agenda. Why mine? What's up? He murdered his ex. Everyone liked my reply when I said King, whatever, Charles murdered his fucking ex, murdered Lady Di. They liked that I said that shit. based. The kids are saying based. I had to explain to my mom what based meant today. She's like, what's based? I'm like, the kids are saying it. So this means they agree with something. It's based. It's based out of facts that they agree with. It fits their narrative. It's based.
All them hip terms.
Man, you remember that guy who was doing a live podcast, this pastor, this flashy guy with all this money, and he got robbed while he was live podcasting. These two guys with guns came in, held him up at gunpoint, took his jewelry, took his wallet, while he was,
No, I don't think I've seen that. It sounds familiar, but I don't think I've seen it.
They caught the two dudes that did it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
They arrested two dudes. This was at least 2 months ago that shit happened.
Why mine? Cali misses you, bro, but I see Florida is treating you well.
Florida's just treating me well, man. I can't wait. My girlfriend's going to come over and I'm going to ask her to rub my back for me. Because I was working. Dude, I was trimming it. You don't even understand how much work I was doing today out in the yard. I deserved to see that bear tonight, Because I was out there working all day, man. With a hedge trimmer and a blower and raking and picking up shit and fixing shit. What else is going on? A stalker got into an accident at Chris Brown's house and destroyed a Tesla. Oops.
Tula Rose. Glad to see that bear survived and wildlife is safe, Rue.
And wildlife is safe, too. Yeah. Let's see what else is going on, man. What is interesting that interests us? Let's find out. Looking for interests in interesting things that are interesting, right? Archaeologists in Pompeii broke into a forbidden room and found something amazing. Knowledge, science, culture, every day. Yeah, whatever.
The cryptocurrency Wintermute got hacked.
What's that one?
$160 million is gone.
What's it called?
Wintermute. One word.
Windamute?
Yeah.
Windamute. Never heard of it.
Me neither. But I'm seeing here another massive cryptocurrency hack, and it should be $160 million gone. That's in your link. Hold on. It's recently. It's not new apparently. But I just saw the video pop up today. It came out 7 hours ago.
Sam Harris and Neil deGrasse Tyson conversation. Are we alone in the universe? Hey, let me answer that. Yeah, we're alone in the universe, man. Nobody's coming here. Nobody's coming to hang out with us. You know, there might be an amoeba somewhere real far away. You know, like some kind of a fucking organism developing somewhere. I wouldn't doubt that. You know, I wouldn't doubt that even there's an advanced civilization really far away, but so far away that they're never going to see us and we're never going to see them. It's the fucking universe. You know how big the fucking universe is? These motherfuckers talk about the universe being born 4 billion years ago, Big Bang Theory and all that bullshit. Can you believe that? That's what fucking dumbass scientists on this planet say. Because all they can see with their stupid equipment is that. But can you see past that? No, of course you can't fucking see past that. You fucking idiots. So what can you prove about what you can't see beyond that point? Oh, that's right. Absolutely nothing. So, you know, you want to talk about infinity and say that there's got to be another intelligent life form somewhere out
Big
in the
Merc
universe.
83.
Fine.
I
You know
like
what?
Florida Nays better than Cali Nays.
Too far away to see
But
them.
Cali Nays was
They're
cool
too
too.
far away to see us. Neither of us have the technology to not only, you know, communicate with each other. We're definitely not going to fucking travel and go hang out and do bong rips together. You know? Oh, man. But UFOs, but abductions, but footage from Jerusalem and footage from the Pentagon and splash, 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 splash. These are waves. Splash, 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 splash. Cyber.
Yeah.
Splash.
Flash. Yeah, sorry, I was in game. Yeah. I have one pack though.
No law regarding cannabis. Multiple splashes.
Flash.
You guys want to talk about that? I'll talk about that. Jeremy Corbell shit.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes,
Splash,
sir.
splash.
Cheers.
Iceman, cheers.
Hey, Iceman is back. All right, I'll leave this game also. Wow, smoke. Cheers.
Don't put me on a submarine. Don't put me on an aircraft carrier. Don't put me on a
Oh my
fucking
game
warship.
crushed.
Take care of stuff and stuff.
I'll be right back, guys. Hold on.
So Katie Halper got censored and fired from The Hill Rising. She was on once a week. And she called Israel an apartheid state. And as soon as she did, they said, you can't say that. So we're not going to play that video of you calling Israel an apartheid state. And she said, well, I want to play the video anyway. And they go, you're fired. And she was like, okay, I'll go play the video somewhere else. And she did. The video's up. And you can watch her evidence in support that Israel is an apartheid state. Is it the or to? Apartheid? Apartheid. I don't know. She makes a great point. It's true. She defines what it means. She defines the word. And then she goes on to give examples of why it is so. And then she names people who agree with her, famous Israeli leaders and Israeli citizens. It's really, you guys want to see it? It's really pretty good. Katie Halper.
What are we excited about? We are moving.
I'm excited about you not being so loud, Katie. How about that? Don't have autoplay on your fucking video.
Big Merc 83. Splash clipped.
Liz Truss wants to nuke you. I figured they'd have the Israel clip on Useful Idiots. But it's not here. If it is here, it's not labeled there. So we got to go to Katie Halper's channel. I think I actually on Twitter, I may have retweeted it on my profile. Katie Halper. Or maybe not. I don't see it. Katie Halper's. Maybe it's in her tweets and replies. Katie nailed it. I found it. You know how many likes and retweets it got from you guys? None. Is it your fault?
Chuckles E666.
No, of course not.
What up?
Hey, Chuckles.
Hey, Chuckles.
The Palestinian political representatives. The roughly The following monologue is something that I wrote, delivered, and recorded at the Hill. It was then censored, and I was then canceled and fired.
Chuckles E666.
Representative Rashida Tlaib has been condemned by some over comments she made about Israel. Here's CNN's Jake Tapper reporting on what the Michigan Democrats said and the response of Congress.
Democratic Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib of Michigan facing criticism today from what several of her Jewish colleagues have deemed anti-Semitic comments. Here's what Tlaib, the first Palestinian-American woman to serve in Congress, said at a virtual event yesterday.
I want you all to know that among progressives, it has become clear that you cannot claim to hold progressive values, yet back Israel's apartheid government. And we will continue to push back and not accept this idea that you are progressive except for Palestine any longer.
The CEO of the Anti-Defamation League, Jonathan Greenblatt, slammed the comments, saying that Israel does not have an apartheid government and said that she should not be imposing a, quote, litmus test in a tweet, saying, quote, Tlaib tells American Jews that they need to pass an anti-Zionist litmus test to participate in progressive space. Some of Tlaib's Jewish colleagues in Congress agreed. Florida Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz called her comments, quote, outrageous and, quote, nothing short of anti-Semitic.
Debbie Wasserman Schultz is right. It is outrageous. It's outrageous that Rashida Tlaib is getting attacked. Tlaib is merely stating that Israel is an apartheid state and that people who claim to have progressive values cannot support an apartheid state. No matter how loose a definition of progressive we use, it certainly excludes supporting a racist apartheid system. What's outrageous is attacking Tlaib for pointing out that progressive except for Palestine is an intrinsically contradictory position. What's also outrageous is that the Anti-Defamation League's Jonathan Greenblatt would claim that Israel is not an apartheid government. What's outrageous is that Jake Tapper would accept Greenblatt's judgment as the truth and not propaganda that needed to be pushed back against. I understand that Greenblatt and perhaps Tapper feel like Israel is not an apartheid state, but unfortunately for them, apartheid isn't about your feelings. It's about facts. In 1973, the UN defined the crime of apartheid as any inhuman acts committed for the purpose of establishing and maintaining domination by one racial group of persons over any other racial group of persons and systematically oppressing them. In 1998, the Rome Statute of the...
Sounds like Israel in the way they treat the Palestinians, doesn't it? Sounds exactly like that, doesn't it? You can give any excuse you want, But the result of whatever the reaction to whatever you claim is that what she just described. So not only did she just nail it, guys, now she's going to give you examples of what she
The
just said.
International Criminal Court defined apartheid as inhumane acts of a character that are committed in the context of an institutionalized regime of systematic oppression and domination by one racial group over any other racial group or groups, and committed with the intention of maintaining that regime. These inhuman acts include, among others, infliction upon the members of a racial group or groups of serious bodily or mental harm by the infringement of their freedom or dignity, or by subjecting them to torture or to cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment or punishment, by arbitrary arrest and illegal imprisonment of the members of a racial group or groups, any legislative measures and other measures calculated to prevent a racial group or groups from participation in the political, social, economic, and cultural life of the country, and the deliberate creation of conditions preventing the full development of such a group or groups. In particular, by denying to members of a racial group or groups basic human rights and freedoms, including the right to leave and to return to their country, the right to a nationality, the right to freedom of movement and residence, the right to freedom of opinion and expression, and the right to freedom of peaceful assembly and association. I'd encourage Jake Tapper to look this up sometime. Here are just a few examples of Israel's apartheid policies. The Law of Return of 1950 allows any Jew, which means anyone with one Jewish grandparent, the right to return to Israel, the right to move to Israel and automatically become citizens of Israel. It gives their spouses that right too, even if they're not Jewish, though if they're Palestinian, that's another issue entirely. Palestinians, of course, lack that right. The Israeli Citizenship Law of 1952 deprived Palestinian refugees and their descendants of legal status, the right to return, and all other rights in their homeland. It also defined Palestinians present in Israel as Israeli citizens without a nationality and group rights. These laws together obviously fit into the International Criminal Court's apartheid criteria. More recently, the nation-state law established that the fulfillment of the right of national self-determination in the state of Israel is unique to the Jewish people. It demoted Arabic from an official language to a language with special status. It also stipulated the state views Jewish settlement as a national value and will labor to encourage and promote its establishment and development. These are just some of the reasons that human rights organizations have declared Israel an apartheid state. Al-Haq, Al-Mezan Center for Human Rights, Adalah, the Legal Center for Arab Minority Rights in Israel, Adamir, Prisoner Support and Human Rights Association, Human Rights Watch, and Amnesty International have all documented Israeli apartheid policies. Israel's own human rights organization, B'Tselem, has declared, the Israeli regime enacts an apartheid regime. B'Tselem divides the way Israeli apartheid works into 4 areas. Land. Israel works to Judaize the entire area, treating land as a resource chiefly meant to benefit the Jewish population. Since 1948, Israel has taken over 90% of the land within the Green Line and built hundreds of communities for the Jewish population. Citizenship. Jews living anywhere in the world, their children and grandchildren and their spouses are entitled to Israeli citizenship. In contrast, Palestinians cannot immigrate to Israeli-controlled areas even if they, their parents, or their grandparents were born and lived there. Israel makes it difficult for Palestinians who live in one of the units it controls to obtain status in another, and has enacted legislation that prohibits granting Palestinians who marry Israelis status within the Green Line. Freedom of movement. Israeli citizens enjoy freedom of movement in the entire area controlled by Israel and may enter and leave the country freely. Palestinian subjects, on the other hand, require a special Israeli-issued permit to travel between the units and sometimes inside them, and exit abroad also requires Israeli approval. Political participation. Palestinian citizens of Israel may vote and run for office, but leading politicians consistently undermine the legitimacy of Palestinian political representatives. The roughly 5 million Palestinians who live in the occupied territories, including East Jerusalem, cannot participate in the political system that governs who live in the occupied territories, including East. The roughly 5 million Palestinians who live in the occupied territories, including East Jerusalem, cannot participate in the political system that governs their lives and determines their future. The roughly 5 million Palestinians who live in the occupied territories, including East Jerusalem, cannot participate in the political system that governs their lives and determines their future. Roughly 5 million Palestinians who live in the occupied territories, including East Jerusalem, cannot participate in the political system that governs their lives and determines their future.
5 million of them live inside there, and they're not allowed to vote. You tell me that's not fucking you tell me that's not fucking apartheid, right?
Yeah.
You tell me.
Good evening, gentlemen.
She makes
Hey, Chuckles.
she makes
Good
the most incredible argument, and she keeps going and she nails it the whole time. But the problem with Katie Halper is, she makes so much sense that the people in my audience couldn't focus on what she was saying. Their brains melted and they fucking left. Everyone that stayed, congratulations, man. You're smarter now because you listen to Katie Halper. What you could do is make a clip of that and send it to her on Twitter at Katie Helps, KT Helps, at KT Helps. The letter K, the letter T, Helps, HALPS, on Twitter. Send her a little clippy clipper. I'm looking at Merksters, the Merkmeister. Here's looking at you, kid. Here's looking at you, kid. What do you say, Murky? So it's really good because she goes on to start proving every point that she just made. And she makes the Hill Rising look like a bunch of fucking assholes that are bought and not giving people the truth. The Hill Rising is just as, Biden as Biden, obviously. So, and not to be fucking trusted.
Well, they got that church locked down.
Yeah.
I'm coming behind them. See how the dude got in front of me got.
All right, you guys, I hope you had
Oh, he's
fun.
on the roof on the greenhouse.
Love you guys. I hope you had a good hour show, close to an hour. And I will see you tomorrow. How about that, okay? You guys, peace. Bye, guys. Bye, everybody.